What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. Like I said earlier in my 9 o'clock video, I am doing the deck profile for Raidraptors, and I'll just go card by card to talk about my experience, maybe some things that you guys can change, but otherwise I think this is a pretty decent list, at least in my experience. Starting off with our bricks here, that would be Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon, which of course is need for the Red Eyes Fusion package. And I kind of double up on my hand traps here, so 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Skullmeister, and 2 Raiden the multi-dimensional kaiju, because they're dark. These are all dark, so this is part of the reason we're using it. It's a hand trap, right? Very cool. This could also be DD Crow, I suppose. No, there is a difference, obviously, in their effects, but, you know, dark hand traps, there you go. Alright, moving on to kind of these, like, kind of miscellaneous cards. Kagatoki, or Kagatoki, I don't know how to say this card, but it's kind of a free extender. I used to run this at 2, but if you have 2 in your hand, you just kind of lose, so boom. It's 1, it's perfect. If you have it in your hand, great stuff. It's just like a great surprise if you draw it. Next is Zephyros the Elite. This is kind of a bricky card, definitely. Onto the Phantom Knights package that gets sent off Rusty Bardige. And here we go for our Raidraptor lineup. I have 3 Tribute Lanius. This is like the best play starter in the deck, of course. 2 Strangle Lanius. It's a free extender. You always want to search it out. It's nice to draw in your hand, honestly. I have 3 Raidraptor Vanishing Lanius. 2 Mimicry. You know, don't want to play it at 3. It's just kind of, it's not great to have in your hand, honestly. But it's nice enough every once in a while, I guess. So 2 seems to be the right ratio, at least for me. The 1 Singing Lanius is just a play starter that you can search out. Raider's Wing is also kind of one of those. You can send it off a Rusty Bardige if you really need the combo extender, that kind of thing. And, you know, just in general, to get you, it's a rank 4 that's easy to get on the field. The 1 Heal Eagle is obviously very easy as well to get onto the field. You can search it out, you know, with your 4 Strix. And 3 Pain Lanius. This is like one of the easiest extenders in the deck. You can target any monsters. It can be used to go into your rank 4s. It can be used to go into your Y Strix. It's like super important for me, in my opinion, to have. Then we have our Raidraptor spells and traps, and that would be Raidraptor Ness, the Rank Up Magic Soul Shape Force, and 2 Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Force. I like to run 2 of these because there's definitely, like, you can go from your Evil Swarm Nightmare into your Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon, so there is a little bit of synergy there, and like if you go late in games, you definitely, otherwise you got nothing for the most part. Then we have 2 Allure of Darkness. It's good for consistency. That's why we're running Dark Hand Traps and Dark Kaijus, like those kinds of things. Especially going first, we can pitch those out of our hands just to get more extenders, and you know, and obviously in big case scenarios, or like where you like you can only go into infinity in Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, like these kinds of things. Like it comes in handy a lot. Then we have Red Eyes Fusion, as I've kind of mentioned a lot. Then I have 3 Lightning Storm. I really feel like having, you know, 9 forms of disruption with the consistency, I feel like is pretty decent place. Plus the Phantom Knights Fog Blade, you know, ends up going with your Rusty Bardige combos. Onto the extra deck, we have none other than Dragoon, or Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. We have a Satellite Cannon Falcon. I love this card. An Infinity. A Raidraptor Revolution Falcon, one of my favorite cards in the game. It's honestly amazing. This is Dark Requiem XYZ Dragon. It's a not once per chain monster negate. We have Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Then we have Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, where it all kind of stems from. And the Abyss Dweller. Then we have Evil Swarm Nightmare. If you can, you know, maybe summon this out, you get a really good form of disruption here. Then you have 2 4 Strix, 1 Rusty Bardige, 2 Y Strix, and a Predaplant Verde Anaconda, excuse me. Onto the side deck, 3 Nibiru, 3 Artifact Lancia, 3 Joel and Lockbird, a Harpy's Feather Duster to go along with 2 Cosmic Cyclone, and the 3 Dark Ruler no more. This isn't a deck that necessarily is great at killing your opponent one turn. You set up all these really powerful boards that your opponent most likely will never be able to break. So if it, you know, I think this is actually a pretty decent card in this deck, at least in my opinion, because you can bust it down after you build your board, and then your opponent's like, good luck getting through like 7 disruptions after I've already broken your board using Dark Ruler no more. So that's why I use that. But yeah, other than, you know, that's it. That's the deck profile. Nothing too crazy. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.